Hey friends, it's Shantae. I came back to talk to you guys about my second nutrition appointment I had today. My first one was June 8th, and I weighed in at 262 pounds. Today is July 5th, and I weighed in at 265.8 pounds. I'm not really surprised because I haven't really made any changes in anything that I've been doing. I was going to cut out my soda intake, and I feel like I've been drinking more soda than ever. It's kind of rough. I'm at work, and we work 12-hour shifts, and I feel like sometimes just to make it through those shifts, sometimes I need my Pepsi and my coffee. I don't know what exactly to do about that. I'm going to try. I'm going to try really, really hard because, she reminded us again about the doctors that, are picky in some insurances. And if they, see weight gain, they may prolong you having your surgery. And I really don't want, to do anything to prolong it, especially if it's something that I'm doing. Uh, I'm going to try really hard to cut out the soda and not drink it. Even when somebody brings me some, and we have the joke going around work, you just want a shot, in the medicine cup, give me a shot of Pepsi. I'm not even going to do my little shots of Pepsi. But like I said, it doesn't really take much for me to for me to gain weight. I feel like sometimes I can look at food and the pounds just jump on me. And I don't eat a lot throughout the day. I can be home. Like today, I was off work. I had to go to class. Came home briefly and I did eat because there was some leftover food from, cookout. So I ate some of that. But normally, if I'm home on my day off, I won't eat. I'll drink a cup of coffee and I'm good until dinner time. I'm at work, I'm a nurse. It's hard to get food in anyway. But if I do eat, I was trying to bring food with me. Sometimes that doesn't work because if I didn't cook, there's nothing for me to bring. Somebody's running out to get something. It's like, oh, okay, well, just bring me something back. And 9 times out of 10, that's something bad. It's either something from a fast food place or they're running, and they're going to get some fried chicken. But I eat it. It's not like I say, oh, no, I can't eat that. I'm going to eat it anyway. Uh, they talked about in the class also about not smoking. And if you're smoking, to go ahead and stop now, not wait until you finished your classes to stop smoking. I stopped smoking in March of this year, so I don't plan on picking that habit back up again. It was easy for me to do that, but I can't put a damn Pepsi down. I don't understand. Anyway, uh, I need to do better with trying to, cut out these carbs. I never had a problem with doing it before, so it shouldn't be that hard for me now to watch my carb intake. Um, I'm going to try because, one thing that I'm worried about is cooking for my family, um, my two sons, and my boyfriend. I cook for them, and I don't won't necessarily, eat what I cook for them, but they depend on me, to do the cooking when it comes to like a real meal. So I don't know. It's like right now, I don't really feel like cooking, so I don't. My oldest son, he's gone for the summer with his dad, so I don't have to worry about cooking for him. Excuse me, I'm gone to work or at school, My grandparents watch my youngest son while I'm doing those things. So, they try to make sure he's fed by, time I pick him up so I don't have to worry about, coming home and cooking and doing those kinds of things. So I'm like, for me, it's like sometimes it's like, I'm fine and I don't, have to have a meal, and I know they say you need to eat, your body's going to hold on to, the fat that it has. So obviously I feel like that's what my body's doing because there's many a days where if I've eaten, it's only been one time a day. So I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I just have so many thoughts that are going through my head that I don't want to mess up what I'm trying to do. I feel like I have it set in my mind, okay, I have X amount of time to get all this stuff done and I don't want to mess it up. We went over reading food labels and I feel like, I mean, I know how to, read a food label. It's just that I hope that I can still do these things after I've had the surgery. There were people in the class that wanted to keep talking about, after surgery, where she's stressed that, that'll be another class we'll do once we have a surgery date scheduled where she'll go over the, I guess, post-op diet. She told us that on the back of our little key principle sheet here on the back, I don't know if you guys can see it, just a little bit. It talks about your post-op diet and getting in 64 ounces of fluid per day, how you're not supposed to eat and drink together, stop 30 minutes before and after meals. You're supposed to do like a 3 days of clear liquids, which she says Crystal Light, sugar-free drinks, protein drinks. A lot of people, she had empty containers of Premier Protein, where she said a lot of people that like in the support groups that come to them afterwards, they really spoke highly of the Premier Protein. I remember drinking some Premier Protein when I was doing Weight Watchers, because they pushed you having, protein, and that had 30 grams of protein. So I'm probably gonna, get some of those hopefully, and I mean, hopefully, I guess I'll still like them after I have the surgery. I mean, after watching so many videos, and so many of you guys have said that your, taste changed after you had your surgery. So it's like, I don't know, should I go and buy all this stuff and then end up, with my taste buds changing and not liking them? I was talking to my mom and she's like, well, just go to the store and start buying different ones to try. And I'm like, well, should I even do that if, because I might try them now and like them and then after the surgery, not like them. I don't know. But this gave a nice little, understanding, I guess, of what to look forward to so that I can, I guess, stock up on some of the little staples of things like, unsweetened applesauce and low sugar yogurt. I don't like cottage cheese. I don't think that's going to change. Uh, and about the lifelong vitamins that I have to take. So I don't know, like I said, if that's end up being cheaper for me to, with me using my insurance to get a 90-day supplies at a time or just getting this stuff over the counter. But I guess we'll decide all that at the time when it needs to be decided. But we have a sheet we have to fill out every time we go, which is about our dietary habits. And she said it just helps her to see if there's any changes. And as I'm filling it out and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, a lot of this stuff I don't do. I don't do a lot of snacking throughout the day. I'm not nibbling on chips, popcorn, cookies. I buy those things to have them in the house for the family to eat. They snack and eat, throughout the day when they're home or when they come home. But, I don't. I could say that those things I might average eating those 2 to 3 times a month. If I'm with my son and we're watching a movie and we pop popcorn, he's going to eat the majority of the popcorn. But of course, he wants mommy to have, a couple. I have a handful and that's it. I don't do, all the snacking. I said I know my issue with soda. You know, it's that Pepsi. It's like crack. I can't, I just can't leave it alone. I'm not big, like I said, on ice cream and cakes and donuts. I love to bake and stuff, but I bake for other people. I bake for the house. I won't touch it. Oh, I don't know about, all this other stuff. I mean, I know maybe, having thyroid issues and things like that, that could be the culprit, blame it on that. But a lot of this other stuff, I mean, and I know I'm not getting my exercise, and I was trying to, my Fitbit and getting my steps in. I park, a little farther away in the parking lot at work to walk. I mean, but I'm walking the majority of my 12 hours shifts of being at work, up and down the hall into my, patients' rooms and stuff. So I'm walking, and I, push myself to do a little extra sometimes. I leave my med cart in one spot and I walk, the halls for my patients to give them medicine and do things instead of dragging my med cart along with me to every little stop, trying to get in extra steps. But I'm going to try to work really hard for this month because I go to my next nutrition meeting August 5th. So that gives me exactly a month to try to make some kind of change and at least get these 3.8 pounds off, maybe a little bit more. Try to get some walking in between work and school, maybe on my weekends. Get some take my son to the park, let him play in the park, and his dad can watch him, and I'll walk, around. But I did schedule my site consult eval. That's August 2nd. So get that out of the way and try to go to one of the support groups. She said they have one the following Thursday, and they're playing Bariatrics Jeopardy, she said. So that should be interesting. I'm going to try to go to that on the 14th. I don't have anything to do that day but go to school. So go to school, and then that evening go to support group. See maybe if my boyfriend wants to go with me to the support group. But I think that's about it. I think I've rambled enough. I guess the more I do these videos and I can start to be a little more organized. Like I watch Miss Jackie, the new Jackie 33, and she's so organized when she's talking. So hopefully I'll be like her one day. The more I do these videos. And I also went and got me a cute little folder because I watch also. Um, I'm sorry, Emma's Journey. I love her too. So I got me a cute little sparkly hot pink folder um, to keep all my information and stuff in. So I look a little organized, at least when I go to my classes. So I keep everything in one spot. It's all my stuff, my go-to for surgery. And it's like this big old packet too. I'm sorry, I was supposed to be stopping this video. For the psych appointment, this packet, I went ahead, printed it off because they were like, you can fill it out or you can come early and fill it out then. But it's like a book. My gosh. Anyway, I'll fill all that out. I'm a little nervous about that appointment because I'm thinking if I say something wrong, I mean, are they looking for me to, say something that might make me not a good candidate for the surgery? I don't know. I'm a little nervous. But anyway, I just wanted to make a video because I haven't made one since I did my introduction. So I didn't want you guys to forget about me. But I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.